back. Today we have a couple of things has been announced for tonight. So now tonight I'm going to do. They got 5 things. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 things has been announced. So now tonight is AEW All Elite Wrestling review. So now CM Punk with MCF is the best incredible matches for. When I saw CM Punk, his promo came out. When you CM Punk is in ring, about when the MCF came out with a promo calling it's Tony finished the MCF. It was when you CM Punk standing there with MCF. I did last week too. So the MCF went on and on with CM Punk last week on Wednesday. In this match, it was incredible. So we got CM Punk is the best in the Chicago way back when MCF did. But anyway, CM Punk has been All Elite Wrestling since he started off with MCF. When the MCF goes on with CM Punk, with the same story when CM Punk left WWE 7 years ago. When CM Punk came out with his promo, it was good. And then CM Punk has a promo when MCF came out. When CM Punk had a photo with the MCF. But this was interesting for CM Punk and MCF. It was an incredible good match. And this promo when CM Punk speaks with MCF, it was incredible, insane. So next match we have Marcus Martinez take on Ronda Rosa. So Ronda Rosa grabbed his shield with the table and the two of the sails on the ring. It was the best for the best opportunities making history. In All Elite Wrestling in AEW, it was incredible. Those matches from All Elite Wrestling, Marcus Martinez and Ronda Rosa, it was in the top rope. Go to on the rope when Marcus Martinez they tore her out on the ring with the table and staying there and sliding down. And that was good to see that match. Now, next match, we can have Chris Jericho, Jake Hagel take on Ortiz and Santana. With a tag team match with Chris Jericho and Ortiz goes on last week on Wednesday night. So, last week when I saw this story going when CM Punk, Chris Jericho, and Ortiz, and last week we saw on Wednesday night on TV on AEW, it was insane. When I saw Chris Jericho's promo with Ortiz, when Ortiz came out, when Chris Jericho said, about Ortiz about 9 years ago when we started since 2019. What Chris Jericho was saying about last week. Now, last week, we saw Chris Jericho, what he said on promo last week. He said, 9 years ago, we started this brand with All Elite Wrestling since 2019. But Chris Jericho was right. But Chris Jericho, it was the best another circle with Chris Jericho. It was the best tag team matches for the greatest days of all time. It was insane. Those tag team match has been good since AEW started, like 2019, way back in the day, with Chris Jericho, with Ortiz, with Sammy Guevara. When Sammy Guevara came out last week on Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite, it was insane. Matches for all time. And the Chris Jericho came out last week. He said, after we started this brand about 9 years ago, and we started since 2019. And when Chris Jericho came out, what he said to Ortiz about 9 years ago, when Boa Lee here with us with AEW, he is Boa Lee. He was good for a long time. You know, we saw him with a TNT title with Chris Jericho and Boa Lee. Is the best friends these years ago with Boa Lee. So it's now gone since 2019. After we started, you know, we saw this story when Boa Lee, his son, Boa Lee Suno, has a son, and the Boa Lee, he was a good man. And this match is the best for them All Elite Wrestling on AEW Dynamite. It was an insane, incredible matches. And I have to way back since it's 15 years from the 2022 when it's Chris Jericho, and I saw him came out with Jake Hagel, the best friend for a long time, since 9 years ago. For way back a few years ago, when Chris Jericho came back to All Elite Wrestling, and All Elite Wrestling is the best match to see. Now, next match we have Marlo take on Max Costa. It's a really good match when Max Costa against Marlo. It was a really good match. Now, next match we have Bryan Danielson making the Dragon. Bryan Danielson take on Lee Marley. Bryan Danielson came out into the ring when Bryan Danielson is good. After Bryan Danielson came out, when his own promo clean, what he's done for a long time, he was okay with All Elite Wrestling. AEW was good to see that match. AEW has been started since 2019. Is Cody Rhodes go to WrestleMania? Yes. That's already heard about Cody Rhodes is going to WrestleMania 38. And when it gets Cody Rhodes just left AEW All Elite Wrestling, after on your contract with a deal with Tony Khan, and Tony Khan makes his his office box, and Tony Khan makes a deal with Cody Rhodes, and Wendy has been gone since when they left to All Elite Wrestling. So that's I really heard just rumors about Cody Rhodes is going back to WrestleMania. I will see that coming when I see it at WrestleMania 38. When it's Cody Rhodes until it's in the ring. When I see when Cody Rhodes come back to WWE, he will step in to the ring at WrestleMania 38. When I see it, when he returns. When I see Cody Rhodes take on Seth Rollins, it'll be a big surprise to see that match. But Cody Rhodes has been under contract with All Elite Wrestling, and now I haven't seen him since 9 months. I haven't seen Cody Rhodes when after Boy Lee is a really good man with Cody Rhodes, TNT title. When Cody Rhodes been gone about 9 months, I haven't seen him when at the backstage with Tony Khan. And Tony Khan came out with Cody Rhodes with under contract for a 90-day clause for Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes has been gone with AEW now. And next is going to be WCW. Same thing like AEW did right now. AEW is going to be next. WCW. When is AEW did? You know, I was just thinking about AEW All Elite Wrestling. They would be destroyed like way back in a few years ago when WCW did. When WCW started with AEW, and AEW started. AEW is gonna be next. WCW. I just heard about that when AEW is gonna be at WCW destroyed with AEW right now. That's gonna be the same story when it's WCW started since way back in the day, like 1933 or 1996. And way back in the few days, when WCW started, like WCW right now. AEW will be shut down of business, but that's my opinion. But I was saying this on YouTube. AEW is going to be next. Be destroyed like WCW after 4 years ago when Cody Rhodes has been gone for way back in a few years ago when Cody Rhodes started. After Cody Rhodes went from AEW, some ship to WWE. That was interesting. And at some point, when Cody Rhodes went to the WrestleMania 38, when I see it, when Cody Rhodes against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38 opponent for Cody Rhodes. But I was thinking about that. I just heard on the rumors online, and I was just thinking about a couple of things about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has the money with All Elite Wrestling. They haven't do anything right for AEW deal with Tony Khan. As I was saying, when I watched this show on TV on AEW, there's gonna be a lot of sync because AEW has been good for a long time. We keep running this show when they started in 2019. And Brian Dennison has been good. And the Making Dragon, Brian Dennison, is going to be next, taking on Jon Moxley. It would be a really good dream match to see Brian Dennison take on Jon Moxley from AEW. That's going to be a good show. Once you see Brian Dennison take on Jon Moxley, that'd be a really good match. I can't wait to see that dream match against Jon Moxley and Brian Dennison. That's going to be a great show. A couple of things I heard about on Twitter about Cody Rhodes. I was just reading that when Cody Rhodes has money and they have on your contract with from AEW, and then Tony Khan has money deposit when Cody Rhodes is under contract. He can't put it out with AEW. It's a part of the deal. When is Tony Khan makes that money, it's about all money. It's about money. And then Tony Khan went back to the office. He can't deal with Cody Rhodes with under contract for another day. When is Cody Rhodes signs a deal with WWE, with by Vince McMahon, maybe a really good match. When Cody Rhodes has an opponent against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38, that'd be a really good match. I can't wait to see Cody Rhodes step in that ring. About same ring since he's been gone. He's been quit about 9 years ago when Cody Rhodes has been gone. So, that's I really heard about a couple of things. So, I think it's a next time. And I see I'm doing live streaming on this coming Friday. It's just Friday morning. I'm going to do a wrestling wrap-up this Friday morning. When I heard about any updates about wrestling news for this week. When I do heard any about stories and rumors and stuff, when I do heard anything else about a couple of stuff, when I heard some more, I will let you guys know. So I think that's this Friday, this coming Friday, I'm gonna do the wrestling wrap up. To Friday to Monday, I'm gonna make some more wrestling stories. We guys heard about this about several days ago. I think it's the next time. I'll see you Friday on Friday Night SmackDown. On this coming Friday. I think it's the next time right here. I think it's the next time I see this coming Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. This coming Friday. I think it's this time. I think it's little. Have a great night. Have a good weekend. You like WWE or AEW? Well, AEW or WWE, they both has that partnership together. I like WWE since 9 years ago when I watched. AEW has been good. So that's what I was thinking about. So anyway, AEW has been really good matches because right now we got Morgan Martinez and William Rosa, and we got Sakina Ortiz and Santiago and Chris Jericho. Yeah, next match is coming up. It's Darby Allin taking on Sammy Guevara, the TNT Championship. It's the next match. So, at the TNT Championship, Sammy Guevara wins that match. I like Cody come back, with WWE. Yeah. I'll be really happy to see Cody Rhodes be with WWE. But I'm glad to see Cody Rhodes taking on Seth Rollins and WrestleMania 38 opponent. And I'd be happy to see Cody Rhodes to wrestle with Seth Rollins. Like, way back and a few years ago. When I watched that show on AEW, it has been good. Has John Cena said showing WWE? Yes. John Cena has been with WWE for a couple of years ago when he started training with. I'm thinking about John Cena's making new movies. It's coming out. When is John Cena's wrestle? John Cena will be at Hollywood making some movies. I haven't heard about John Cena yet, so that's already heard about John Cena. He's part of a 16-time world champion. John Cena with a Dr. Maybe that's new entrance music. Dr. MX entrance. It was insane. I'm also excited Dan Hansen is showing AEW. Yes. Dan Hansen. Yeah, Dan Hansen is really good. He was doing it with ROH wrestling. He's been showing me with AEW. When I saw that coming, Dan Hansen showing me with AEW. When I saw after the ramp with Adam Cole grabbing the seal, and Dan Hansen came out, he's doing this to Adam Cole. With the best friends, with Orange Cassidy, Dan Hansen, Trent. This is an insane match. When I saw Adam Cole pull that seal right there on the ramp, when Dan Hansen came out, he grabbed that seal when Adam Cole tugs. Dan Hansen came out, but he did. Dan Hansen's really good, incredible guy. He was doing this to Adam Cole. Adam Cole has been good for a long time, since day one. The next feud with Adam Cole, taking on him and Adam Page for next week. Next week, there's going to be a couple more announced for next week's show. Who's your favorite AEW wrestler, bro? My favorite wrestler of all time is Chris Jericho, MCF, Darby Allin, Sting, Tim Ross. Tim Ross is good. And Dan Hansen is very nice, but because he is also very evil. Yeah, he did. He was the evil one. He was really good to see him back with AEW. I'm hoping I was thinking about next week. We got a lot more coming for next week. So on next Wednesday night, we got a couple announcements for next week. So next week on Wednesday, we got Adam Cole and Cowboy, him and Adam Page with Adam Cole, the best friends for 9 years ago. That's already hard. When Adam Cole came out with a Cowboy, him and Adam Page, and Adam Cole wants the best AEW World Heavyweight Championship. I am very excited to see that match when Adam Cole taking on him and Adam Page. Maybe insane match for Adam Cole taking on him and Adam Cowboy, him and Adam Page. It may be a really good match. I am ready to see that match. I am ready to see that coming. So, and just coming Friday, there's more announced this coming Friday night. This Friday night at 7 o'clock on TNT, on AEW, on Rampage. It starts 7 o'clock this coming Friday. This at the same time, 9 o'clock on AEW, on Rampage, just coming Friday. So, that's really hard. So, and then I got this cup right here. Seth Rollins. I like this logo. Seth Rollins. He's been really good. And I saw this after Seth Rollins came out with Roman Reigns at the when I saw the St. Louis at the Royal Rumble Superdome. And Seth Rollins came out, has the seal. He's the same entrance when Roman Reigns with a slide. And Roman Reigns with the stab Seth Rollins back on the seal. This is the same story with Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And Roman Reigns has been missing with Jon Moxley. It's the same story about as of 3 years ago, since 2016. After the same story when Jon Moxley has Dean Ambrose with WWE way back since 2016. That's already hard. It's the same story about Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns came out and I've been talking about for a long, very long time. So, my favorite wrestler of all time from AEW is Bully Lee, Chris Jericho, and a couple of guys I was only know. And next on your contract to be expired is Kenny Omega has on your contract. So that's I really heard about Kenny Omega. I saw this last night on Twitter. And Kenny Omega has on your contract next year for 2023. Kenny Omega will be expired from AEW for All Elite Wrestling. Kenny Omega will be leaving very, very soon from AEW Dynamite. Yes, I've been really hard about those rumors about Kenny Omega. He has tons more injuries of Kenny Omega. I was hoping Kenny Omega, his under surgeries has been alleged and denied with AEW deal with in 2023. And I've been thinking about Kenny Omega, a couple of updates about Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega has been under contract. Chris Jericho returns to WWE. Probably so, yeah. Chris Jericho might come back to with WWE. I saw him back with the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast show. When I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Wrestling, I saw Chris Jericho on WWE Network on Peacock. I saw Chris Jericho on there, and he came back to WWE. That's already hard. After both companies, when Chris Jericho sunset with AEW, and now he's coming back to WWE. Yes. I'm thinking about Chris Jericho's coming back with WWE. I'll be really excited to see him back. Let's get in that ring with Kevin Owens. After way back in the day, since 2014, I guess. Hopefully. And I might see Chris Jericho came back with Kevin Owens again. I'll be glad to see that Kevin Owens be excited to see Chris Jericho come back. 13 years for the 2022. And I'd be ready to see Chris Jericho after the music hits. He may come back soon, as possible. When I see it, those rumors can. I just heard about some rumors about Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega has under contract with AEW, and Kenny Omega will be expired with AEW under contract 9 days right now because Kenny Omega has several more surgeries going on. Now, after into next year for 2023, Kenny Omega will be leaving. Yeah, I've been thinking about Kenny Omega be leaving AEW Dynamite very soon. And I'll be happy to see Kenny Omega leaving for All Elite Wrestling. Because I haven't seen Kenny Omega been gone about since 25 months. He has tons of more surgeries and some rumors. I really heard. Just rumors. I really heard. So I wish you guys have a great night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you just coming Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. I'm gonna just wrap up right now. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you just Friday for a Friday Night SmackDown review. For the next live stream, right here at the same place. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you Friday for Friday Night SmackDown review. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. I'll see you guys have a good night. And I'll see you guys this coming Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. This coming Friday. And just coming Friday morning, we'll be wrestling wrap up for next story. Just coming Friday and wrestling wrap up. I'll see you guys next time. And I'll see you this Friday. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you this Friday. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.